The palace was drowning in whispers. One moment, the palace guard had been standing tall, spear in hand. The next, cold, lifeless, gone. The eternal drum had called, and it had taken. Some said it was just a coincidence. Guards drop dead all the time, right? Too much palm wine, too many late nights. It happens. But others weren't so sure. And Agyeman, he was the center of it all. First, the drum had played for him. Then, the drum had played again. And someone else had died. Most importantly, how was the guard important to him? They asked themselves. People were watching him differently now. Too many side glances, too many whispers in the hallways. Even his own father, King Kofi, kept studying him like an unsolved riddle. Then his mother, Queen Nana Abena, made up her mind. You need to see the diviner, she told him. Before this gets worse, Agyeman exhaled. The diviner. Of course, because nothing solved problems in this kingdom faster than an old man throwing cowrie shells onto a mat and frowning. Still, his mother had that look, the kind that ended all arguments before they could start. So, Agyeman went. The diviner's hut was on the outskirts of the city, where the trees stretched tall and even the wind spoke in hushed tones. The old man greeted him with cloudy eyes and too much knowing. Then, he asked for no details, no explanations, no backstory. Just reached into his pouch, pulled out a handful of cowrie shells, and scattered them across the mat. Silence. A long, uncomfortable silence. Then, finally, the diviner spoke. The drum was confused. Agyeman blinked. Excuse me? Confused? The eternal drum. The sacred, ancestral drum that had never once been rung in its entire history. Confused? It wasn't meant for the guard. The diviner continued. The real death is still coming. Agyeman sat back, cold washing over his skin. So, what you are telling me, he said slowly, is that the most powerful, magical drum in the kingdom, the drum that never lies, just made a mistake? The diviner didn't blink. No, I'm telling you, it's never made a mistake before. And yet, here we are. Agyeman left the hut with more questions than answers. And only one thing made sense. If the drum was confused, then he needed to speak to the drummers. The sacred drummers of the eternal drum had served the palace for generations. They were old, quiet men who spoke little and played even less. When Agyeman asked them about the drum, they looked at each other, then back at him. Then, one of them cleared his throat. My prince, we do not control the drum. Agyeman frowned. What do you mean? The head drummer hesitated. Then, finally, it is an artifact older than this palace, older than the Ashanti kingdom itself. It plays only when it must. But he paused. It has never played for the wrong person before. Agyeman's pulse quickened. So it really had made a mistake. Or something was. Determined to find answers, he went to the royal archives. Days passed as he sifted through ancient records, searching for any mention of the drum behaving this way before. And then, buried beneath decades of forgotten texts, he found it. A single dust-covered scroll. An old story. A warning. The last time the drum made a mistake, it wasn't a mistake at all. It was a warning.